All right, we are live. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are. This is Monk, aka the Monk Matician, and I am live right here on the MMA Engine channel, breaking down all the fights from last night, the optimal lineup, and CM Monk's picks and bets. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I should mention that this is going to be about the UFC Long Island card, as you can see from the two men behind me. So, we'll take about 20 minutes, go over this card, and get some questions, get some comments in the chat if you feel like, and just hang out for a little bit of data analysis, guys. So, without further ado, like and subscribe to the video, follow the MMA Engine channel, and we will get right into it. No wasting time on this Sunday morning. If I could find my tab. Okay, here we go. There it is, buddy. All right, UFC Long Island. My goodness. It was a bloodbath for CM Monk, as you can see. Now, I should say, CM Monk is I'm not going to use the word model. I'm not going to use the word algorithm. It is something I built that picks fights based on 50 to 60 data points, a little bit of odds, last 5 fight history, strength of schedule, etc. It picks fights, and it also makes bets, which we will get into in a few minutes. But first, let's take a look at these picks, guys. Look at this bloodbath. 3 of 12 is what we got. CM Monk got smashed. This is his worst performance since we started this little experiment. If you'll scroll down with me, it's been all winning weeks. This is the third week in which we've lost. I believe we have to go back to March 26, Columbus and Daukus, since our last sub 500 card. And there was only one more sub 500 card before that. So CM Monk took the biggest beating of the year so far, and he will be looking to rebound off of that next time. Let's go over the fight super quick, guys. First fight of the night: Jessica Penne, Emily Ducote. CM Monk picks Ducote or Penne by decision. We have no stats for Ducote, that's why she is not picked. She ends up winning, as I kind of expected. Unanimous decision. Pretty easy there. Second fight: Dwight Grant, Dustin Stoltzfus. Again, Stoltzfus looked dominant, for lack of a better word. Dwight Grant had basically one weapon that he was not able to land. So Stoltzfus gets the unanimous decision there. Hard to argue with that one. Jacoby and Da-Un Jung. What is up, Tony? Thanks for joining me this morning or this afternoon, whatever the case may be. I really appreciate it, my guy. Dustin Jacoby, Da-Un Jung. My goodness, this fight was fun while it lasted, and it did not last very long. Jacoby catches him with a shot, knocks him down. It looked kind of like an early finish at first, but after second watching, I think it was probably fine. Jung probably would have taken a beating, unnecessary beating on the ground. So Jacoby wins first round KO TKO. We picked Da-Un Jung by finish. Incorrect. Bill Algeo, Herbert Burns. What a fight. Bill Algeo out here doing Bill Algeo things, getting himself in compromising situations and then finding a way to get out of it and finish the job. Like, man, how do you play Bill Algeo going forward? He is a tough SOB, and I will definitely not be fading him. I had Burns. CM Monk picked Burns. I also felt that Burns had a decent shot. And Algeo was in a triangle for a while. Burns looks like he blew his knee out / gassed. So that is going to be a round 2 TKO for Bill Algeo. Burns was unable to get up. Tony, my guy, hitting a 6-leg parlay last night. Congratulations, man. What you got money lines there? Did you mix and match? Let me know what it is if you don't mind telling. That's awesome. Good stuff, my guy. Next fight, one of the most exciting fights of the night. I actually had a great read on this one. CM Monk picks Jack Shore, though, over Ricky Simone. Ricky Simone gives Jack Shore his first loss in MMA. Round 2 sub arm triangle. I mean, Simone looked fantastic. Shore didn't look too bad in the first, but he just couldn't really get anything going. He landed a few good shots on Simone, but Simone, man, my God, just power takedown, immediate mount almost. Jack Shore flips over to not give his back, and he gets stuck in the arm triangle. I should mention a mounted arm triangle, which you don't see a ton of. Did not even have to move his legs off to the side or his body off to the side. So that was a fantastic sub there. And let's keep it going with all the losses. One more before we get a green. Puna Soriano and Dolce Lungiambula. I said all week I had no idea how to play Puna. I've just been off on my reads on him for 3 fights in a row, and this was no different. Computer Monk agrees. It picked Lungiambula. Very close fight, 51-49, but Soriano took advantage after Dolce either gassed / his rib popped out, I believe. Second round TKO looked great. Good to see those guys still friends afterwards. Lauren Murphy, Miesha Tate, Computer Monk had a good read. I had a good read. Our first win of the night comes on the main card. My God, I've never seen anything like this from Computer Monk before. He is feeling the shame this morning, but Lauren Murphy not feeling shame. She looked fantastic. Smashed Miesha Tate. Unanimous decision victory. Shane Burgos, Charles Jourdain. Man, this was a good fight. But a lot of people think Jourdain won. It was very close. Burgos, rode his back for like 2 rounds, basically trying to get that finish. Ends up going to majority decision, meaning we had a tie scorecard in there somewhere. But either way, CM Monk gets that one right, and I will take it for his second win of the night. Matt Schnell, Sumadarji. I mean, fight of the night is an understatement, guys. Sumadarji had Matt Schnell, dead to rights several times. I have no idea how Schnell was standing after a few of these shots. They didn't look the hardest. Some of them did, but Schnell's legs, they must be made out of titanium. Excuse me, because he just would not go down. Ends up getting the finish, round 2 sub on a triangle that puts Mudarji out cold. My God, what a fight. So CM Monk does not get that one. Picked a finish, but we picked Sumadarji. Li Jinglang going against Muslim Salikov, man. I was on Li Jinglang, as I said on the Friday show. Computer Monk picks Muslim Salikov 53-47. And Li Jinglang looked good. Salikov looked okay in the first round. Throwing some crazy spinning wheel kicks like he always does. But once he started to slow, Li Jinglang just ate what he took, what Salikov was giving, and would not stop. He never slowed down, not even once. Round 2 TKO. He hit this dude so hard with a right hook that Salikov's head bounced off the cage and before he went down. It was a sight to behold. So be sure to watch that. Round 2 TKO for Li Jinglang. Looks fantastic. Michelle Waterson Gomez going against Amanda Lemos in the co-main event. Lemos jumps Gilly in the second round and gets the tap from Michelle Waterson Gomez for that round 2 sub there. Good performance. Brian Ortega and Yair Rodriguez in the main event. Kind of, I don't want to say let down because it was an injury, but Ortega gets the round 1 KO TKO. We picked Ortega by finish. We get the finish, and the bloodbath finally comes to an end. 3-9. 3 out of 12 fights picked correctly. 25%. Again, the worst performance picking fights of CM Monk's career. And we've been doing this since the first of the year. So we have dropped for the second time below 60%. I want to keep it above 60. So we are going to have to get some luck next week. 173 picked correctly out of 290 total fights. So right under the 59% mark. We got to make some improvements there. Guys, let's get into the optimal lineup. We had some huge scores and some very, very little salary. Before we do, Tony, thanks for sharing Moneyline Dakota, Dustin, Algio, Simone, and Soriano. Parlayed for a second. Wow, nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Love to see the winning tickets. Guys, post your winners if you have them. Absolutely love to see it. Optimal lineup was crazy this week, guys. Absolutely nuts. Bill Algio, Dustin Jacoby, Ricky Simone, Yair Rodriguez, Li Jinglang, and Matt Schnell. If you notice something, we have 4 big underdogs here. 4 salaries under 8,000. And then Jacoby at 83 and Bill at 87. I knew the top end was kind of garbage this week for DraftKings. No fighters are garbage. Just the top end for DraftKings was a bit garbage. And man, did that come to fruition. $47,200 salary. We left the optimal lineup left $2,800 on the table. So this is the second lowest salary to win. 47,100. Did make optimal one time since January 1st, 2021. And this is 47-2. Like, who could have expected this? MMA Locker Room. Thanks, my guy. What is happening? Glad you could be here. First time, long time, I hope. So we won't keep you long. Like I said, another 10, 15 minutes going over optimal. going over CM Monk's bets. The total score, a nice palindromic score, 644.46. Congratulations if you had that lineup, because I mean, how popular is playing a 40? You get 47,200 for a total in your lineup. I'm sure you're probably going to change at least one of those. So if you did have this one, congratulations. Who were the top scorers of the night? I'm sure you can imagine Matt Schnell with an even 115, an actual value of over 16. This guy paid off his salary huge. As we said, if he wins, it's going to be a slate breaker, and it absolutely was. So between him, Ricky Simone, 111.58, got a knockdown and a couple takedowns. Let's see, 106 for Algio, 105 for Jacoby. Those are the top four. Yair Rodriguez, he does get the fifth spot, but that's 90 points due to a early stoppage based on injury. So we do hope Brian Ortega is okay. Indeed, Tony, back to work. Let's go. We never stop. UFC London coming this week, and it's another early card next Saturday. So as soon as these DraftKings salaries come out, guys, your boy Monk Matician will be on it, bringing you all of the reads. Hopefully, we'll have some better picks for next week. I mean, it's literally impossible to be worse than that. I guess not literally, since I could be, less than 3 wins. But anyways, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into CM Monk's bets. And if you don't know, CM Monk is Computer Monk. He is this thing that I have built, not a model, not an algorithm, just a thing I've built that picks fights and picks and makes bets. So let's get into it. We had 8 bets last night. This is this top section right here. As you can see, event number 7, UFC Long Island. This is what we are focusing on today. We had 5 money line bets. One of them came in last second on Friday night, and then 3 props. Let's go over the money lines quick. I actually won a couple this week. No offers. Let's start with, top to bottom. Murphy and Tate. I got Lauren Murphy at 155 for 0.76 units. Our unit size was 2% of our bankroll. At the beginning of this, the beginning of this 7 weeks ago, I gave CM Monk $5,000. He bets 2% of the bankroll, no matter what week it is. So it is a changing unit size from week to week. We were down to 4,671. So our unit size 93.44. So that's what we were playing with last night. Murphy over Tate, got that at plus 155. Most of these I made on Wednesday, I believe, maybe Tuesday night, just for the record. So mostly through Bet Online and Bovada. Murphy plus 155, we cashed that big. That was an easy one to cash, unanimous decision. Lungi and Bula over Soriano for the widest odds of CM Monk's bets, plus 230. Looked okay in the first round, ended up not cashing, obviously, Soriano with the round 2 KO. So we dropped that one, only 0.59 units. Simone and Sure, we got it plus 150, guys, on Tuesday evening. Fantastic bet. That one cashed huge. Young Jacoby, we ended up getting at plus 113. So I did get plus money on that one, but it does not matter. We ended up losing that bet. And then Grant and Stoltzfus, that one came in at the last minute. Somehow CM Monk saw value on Dwight Grant when that line moved a little bit. I did not want to put this bet in, but I did anyways, because I do what CM Monk tells me to do, guys. Minus 103, our only minus money bet on the entire night. And in fact, it's still a dog price, but you know what I mean. Otherwise, plus money across the board for our money lines. And we go 2 of 5. So 2 and 3 on those picks, cashing the plus 155 and the 150. Let's move on. 2 fights, CM Monk picks to not go to decision. Man, Simone and Shore smashed that one at plus 155, guys. We cashed that one big in the second round. And then the Watterson-Lemos fight cashes. I was wondering if this one was going to go or what, but it does not go the distance. Cashes that for plus 175, a fantastic look. And then Grant and Stoltzfus. If there's one good thing I will say about Dwight Grant is that he did not get subbed at the end of that second round. Thank goodness. We picked that fight to go the distance, or to go to decision rather, plus 135, and that was our biggest bet of the night. 1.38 units. We cashed big on those guys. So let's go over to some results. Another night in the green. In fact, CM Monk's best night of bets so far out of 7 weeks. We profited 378.34 for an almost 59% ROI, guys. We went up 4 units, bringing our bankroll, I'm so happy to say this, bringing our bankroll to over $5,000. CM Monk is green at the moment. It took 6 weeks to get there after our huge loss on week 1. We've profited 5 out of 7 weeks since then, guys, and I'm very, very proud of that. CM Monk's picking these based on all stats. If he sees 5% value or more in a certain bet that we think, according to the stats, has a 46.8% chance of coming true, then we make that bet. We use the Kelly criterion for all of our wagering. So this is completely automated, this little experiment. I'm just trying to see how good we're going to do, maybe after, 3 months, 6 months, something like that. So we went, like I said, 2 and 3 on our money lines, negative 5% ROI. One Bolthy does not go to decision bets for 164 and 135% on the goes to decision. So guys, my favorite part of the week, we get to change our bankroll from 46.71.81 to 50.50 and 15 cents, bringing our unit size, bringing our unit size, let me make sure this is accurate, to $101 next week for UFC London. So let's go. Computer Monk having an absolutely huge week. Love to see it. Our average money line odds that we've been playing for these 7 events, plus 141, average prop odds minus 103. We're out here looking for value, guys. So there's 2 ways to look at, generally making bets. And I know a lot of people go back and forth on Twitter. It's whatever's most comfortable for you guys. If I would have made bets based on who I think's going to win, obviously CM Monk would have lost, we'd be under $4,000 right now. So he searching out for value. It is, paying off at the end. You can make your bets according to who you think's going to win, or you can look for value in the lines. I tend to like a little bit of both, but this experiment is definitely making me a value boy, I think, and it's kind of scary. So, I think I'm becoming a true value boy, guys. I mean, what are you going to do? CM Monk, though, absolutely love it. If you guys have any questions, comments in the chat, let's get them in there before I finish up. I'm trying to think of anything else to talk about. But congratulations again. If you had that $47,000 optimal salary, you absolutely killed it. And hopefully we will look better for next week, UFC London. As of now, I think CM Monk has, let's just go up. Let's look. I don't have all the odds in yet. All the odds weren't in, but he's only got 3 bets so far. So far, we're looking at Alexander Gustafsson. Oh my gosh. I don't know about this one, guys. 49.5% implied probability, 10.5% value. Yeesh. Over Nikita Krylov. We're also looking at the Herbert Nelson to not go to decision. And we're also looking at, who's this? McCann and Goldie to go to decision. So those are the 3 preliminary bets. A little spoiler for you guys in the chat here. Those are what CM Monk is eyeing right off the bat. I do not have all my stats in yet, so that will change. But hopefully we'll have a few more bets and we'll keep this party rolling. So guys, that is going to do it for the morning after the UFC Long Island recap. Fun night of fights, kind of an anticlimactic ending, but we hope Brian Ortega is okay. Some really, go rewatch that Simone Shore fight. Rewatch Algio. I watched that again this morning, and this guy was dead to rights in a triangle. And my goodness, you just putting himself in bad positions and getting out and finishing the job. I mean, Li Jingliang looked fantastic. Watch that shot where he puts Muslim's head off the fence. Amanda Lemos looking pretty good. So there were some very, very good performances. Matt Schnell with probably the performance of the night. That guy just will not go away. You cannot, I'm not going to say cannot finish him. A lot of people have finished him, but man, Sue Madarji just could not get it done against him. So guys, I have babbled long enough. We will get right on the picks next week. We'll keep the bets rolling. And as usual, I want all of you to enjoy the fight. So enjoy, and we will see you next time. UFC London. Let's go, baby. It's Paul Craig Fight Week. Let's go. Have a good one, guys. Oh, wait. Lauren Williams, thanks for jumping in. Schnell round 2 prop. Yes. Nice, Lauren. You've been killing. You killed it last week, I think I read in my comments. You were killing it again. Tony, Lauren, you guys killing shit. We absolutely love it. So thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that was a tough one. Thank you guys for joining me, and we will see you next time. UFC London. Have a good one.